Hey everyone, wanted to do a quick walkthrough of the Ressio vendor portal. So as a reminder for your vendors and subcontractors to access Ressio, they are not required to have the Ressio app. If they would like to create a username and password and save Ressio as a progressive web app on their phone, they're more than welcome to, and they can go ahead and access it whenever they please. However, a big differentiator for Ressio is our ability to share information and communicate with our vendors and subs through something called magic links, meaning anytime we go ahead and we share a new project with our vendors, maybe we send them a schedule assignment, a message, you name it, they will receive a notification either via email or SMS text notification with what's called a magic link in it. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So currently I'm in my email, I'm pretending to be Kayla's Painting, so I'm pretending to be a subcontractor here. I would receive an email from your team's company name, rebranded with your company logo, and then within the email I'll have a quick snippet of what's being shared with them, but there's always going to be a button down here. This is going to be that magic link. If they click this button, it's going to pull that vendor, who I'm pretending to be right now, it's going to pull the vendor directly into their Ressio portal. Based on what you're sharing with them, it will pull them directly to that item. This was simply just a general invitation to Kayla M. Lorenz Custom Home. So it's going to pull me into the project overview page here. But if it was pulling me directly into a schedule assignment, it'd pull me into this tab and so on. But they will have access to the rest of the features and functionality you choose to share. So now that I'm in the Ressio vendor portal, I can come on in here, I can see a quick snippet about the work being done, maybe I need to get some direction to the job site. If I click on that, it's gonna pull up some Google Map directions, and I'll have some quick call outs over here if there's anything that might still be pending for me to complete tasks on, make approvals, or just see some project files. But let's go through what our vendors have access to. So they're gonna have an approvals tab within their project. If you choose to share purchase orders or bids with them, those will populate in here so they can go in and review. If there are due dates associated and they're still pending, they'll also appear on their homepage, and we can send out reminders. There's also gonna be this project task section right here. This is really nice. It's gonna take anything that's assigned to them, whether it's a to-do task or a schedule task, and it's going to show them listed here that they're responsible for. That way they can come on in. They need to click into it and review some of the details. You'll probably have a description, or if they need a message on it, review attached files. They can do all of that directly here. So it's just going to pull in a general list for them for their tasks. Again, that's going to include both schedule and to-do tasks. We can also share the schedule with them so they can see a list of everything assigned to them. Simply click into those items and again, have that view with the details. You'll most likely have a description where my arrow is here, and then they can also message and so on. I've already confirmed this, but if you are waiting for them to confirm, they can also confirm or decline at that time. That will be located where my arrow is right now. Keep in mind too, we can also have auto reminders in the background leading up to the date of the work. That way the vendor is aware 2 weeks prior to, a week prior to, 3 days before, and the day before they're due on site to do their work. If you would like, we can share the full Gantt view with your vendors. This is something you're gonna choose. I have chosen to share it, so I'm gonna go ahead in here and look at my full Gantt. It's gonna look just like the Gantt and list view you have in your Ressio builder or contractor portal, but just available for the vendor to come in and take a peek at. Last couple sections to call out here. They will have a section for to-dos if you choose to share out to-do lists with them. They will have a file section for any files you have made public to them. So I made a nice little vendor photo album section here, and I can see some different photos and plans I've uploaded for them. And then lastly, if you'd like to share your project specifications out with the vendor, you certainly can. You do have some flexibility on this where you can share all specs with them or only the specifications you assign to them. Keep in mind too, with the specs in here, the vendor is not going to see any types of financials associated with this information. They're simply going to just see any level of description, and then if there's a selection, what was selected without the prices. They can come in here, see the different attachments, and then message and view. So a lot of flexibility on that. All in all, that's a really quick walkthrough of the Ressio vendor portal. Always happy to dive deeper into this if you want to schedule a demo, or if you're a current customer, we encourage you to reach out to your Ressio customer success coach. Thanks so much.